Hey everyone, this is Mr. Man. I'm into here. And I thought that while we're at home, I could teach you some piano basics that will hopefully keep you busy, okay? Piano looks very complicated, and once you want to play very complicated sounding stuff, it is super complicated. However, just like guitar or ukulele, with a few basics, you could probably play most songs that you know. So what I thought we would do first is go over just the notes, okay? So, and then I'm gonna lead up to how to play some chords. So, if I say anything that you don't understand, I promise you it's a very quick Google away. All the notes start, this typical piano has middle C, right here, okay? And then it goes C, all the way up to another C. And all these notes in between are any of the other letters plus their sharps and flats that you can think of, okay? So this goes, if you stay on just the white keys, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And then the black ones are the sharps and flats, okay? So if you want to practice just going before I go any further, I am definitely not an accomplished piano player. I know about enough to play that when I go to somebody's house, they have a piano, they think I'm good if they don't play. I'm about as good to people who don't play think that I can, but if I show up to a piano recital, I would be in the dark, okay? But I do know enough that we can have some fun and play. And once you do learn a song and can play it, it's a great pastime. It's such a good activity to create or even recreate songs you love, okay? So a traditional chord has 3 notes in it, okay? You can do it different ways, but let's stick with the C chord for now, because the C is the easy one because that's the only scale that you can do using only white keys. That's why you always hear on piano middle C. Like, why doesn't it start with A? That's where the alphabet starts. C is the one. So if I start on any other key, if I start on E, for example, and just go E to E, it will not sound as nice and pretty like that. Okay, so for an E scale, you need some of the sharps and flats. You need quite a few, actually. Okay? So for a C chord, you're going to need the notes C, E, and G, and play them all at the same time. So 1, okay? So practice that a few times, and you can even try moving it up and down a few notes. Now these are not necessarily going to give you a nice sounding note like a C chord. For example, if I move it up to here, it doesn't sound so great. But there are a few other spots where you can move this shape and you will get a regular chord. For example, this is your F note here. So if I would move my thumb from C to F and do the same shape, that's an F chord. Up one more is G. And this would be an A minor. Okay? E minor. D minor. Okay? So what you can try right now is just work on just doing that shape. So thumb, middle finger, pinky, and try moving up and down and keeping your fingers that way. So if you move one finger, you've got to move all 3. So don't just, if you want to move up to this one, don't go like this. You got to move them all up one, okay? And we're just going to stay on just the white keys, okay? So here's a popular song you can work on. You can go Lean on Me. Okay. Now imagine every note I just played, I do it with my thumb, and then I add my other fingers. And you can play that whole song. It will sound very professional using just that one shape with the thumb, middle, pinky. And that's it, okay? So I want you guys to try doing that. I know that's probably a lot, and the first time you try it, it's going to sound not great unless you've done it before. But once you understand how the chords work, then you can, and you just learn the different shapes and moving your fingers all up with each other, keeping the same shape but moving up and down, you'll be able to play songs that you know and love pretty quickly, okay? So just in case you're familiar, that is a C chord, D minor, E minor, F major, and then back down, F, E minor, D minor, C, and then C, D, E, B minor, and then back to C, okay? We'll stop there for now.